We need Carsland is what we need.
Yes.
Yes.
Radiator Springs,
We need
baby.
Carsland.
Yeah.
Hey, everybody. Rebecca McDermott. Good to see you. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. That's what we need. Let me see what we got. Hey, everybody. Yeah, there we go. It's good to see everybody. We just came off the Patreon show where we ranted and raved
Right.
for a little bit about different things, having a good time.
We were all over the map.
We were, and it was okay. And I think that every now and then that's okay. But we're here tonight. It's Monday night, so it must be time for us to do another live show for you guys. So welcome. We don't have to really kill ourselves because we don't have an interview tonight.
Yeah.
But we're going to try to keep it concise, but still have a good time. So we got Marcel, we got Rebecca. What it do? It do okay. He's asking questions. I'm trying to answer it. You know, what it do? Carsland, it do well. It do awesome. I don't know what the question really is. I'm not hip to the lingo, bro. I'm old and white, so gotta cut me a little slack on that. But other than that, my friends, so it's on. So let's
We are here.
let's go ahead and get into the show. You got anything you want to do before we get into that?
I don't.
All right, let's do the dang thing, shall we?
Sure.
Greetings and welcome everybody to the strong show. Greetings and welcome everybody to the Disney Parks Podcast. My name is Park Hopper John, and I
have
come
to
to
write
you.
that on my forehead.
That's
or
right.
something.
I come to you from. Remind me to tell you a story about that. I come to you from www.parkhoppers.com. Joining me as always, a co-hostess with the mostest. He's my best friend. He's my buddy. He's my online wife, ladies and gentlemen. He is Mr. Tony Calcanova from Disney by the Numbers. Hello. Touch the Porsche. Wave. Touch the pearls. It's good to see you, buddy.
Yeah.
How was your weekend?
Very relaxing and nice.
Good. Mine as well.
Saw a little movie, did a little Disney Springs,
Yeah.
did a little dining at Disney.
Manja.
Yeah.
Nice.
Had some real Italian,
Has a better Italian
better
food.
Italian food.
Good for you.
Yeah.
We
In a
did-
couple weeks, we'll have some really better food.
Yeah. We had, where did we eat? Oh, we had at House of Blues.
Yeah.
So.
How is it? Menu changes there?
The entree section has gotten a lot smaller.
Yeah.
They have.
Aaron Sanchez still?
I don't think so.
No.
I
heard he was gone.
Maybe, but I don't think so. They had more barbecue stuff, like they had more smokehouse stuff. So, like, I had the barbecue tacos, barbecue brisket, beef brisket tacos.
Are you cheating on the Flight Pig?
No, God, no, never do that. Well, we actually did go to the Polite Pig for cocktails.
Okay.
And I walked in, they're like, hey, and I'm like, it's not happening this time. So Patrick wasn't there, so big ups to Patrick and his crew over at Polite Pig. But we did there. We had the brisket. They have a name for it, but it's basically barbecued nachos.
Right.
And then Sid had a burger, which was really, really good. And then our friend had, what did she have? She had the Cajun pasta. But she had
They had a lot of Cajun stuff the last time. Nolans.
There's less of that. A little bit more smokehouse. The entree section's gotten a little smaller. The menu's changed a little bit, but they still have, the Cajun shrimp, and then some of the appetizers that we really like are still there. But it's pretty good. Should do that.
Lobster mac and cheese?
No, I don't remember if it was lobster mac and cheese. I know they had a baked mac and cheese as a side dish.
Oh, okay.
But I don't remember seeing the lobster mac and cheese. I probably would have ordered it had I seen it.
Yeah.
But then again, I wasn't necessarily looking for it. I was looking for something different. But it was still a good time. Still good.
Yeah.
Still good. Took us a while to get a table. We made a reservation, but we went kind of early. But we got in and we had a good time. Our waitress was great.
Yeah. Every time I've been to Trattoria Forno, I make a reservation. I don't blindly go there. I know better.
Correct.
I'm a law-abiding diner.
Law-abiding citizen. Got it.
But every time, if I show up 5 minutes early, we can't seat you till
You have to wait until your time.
It's the only place I know that's still, no. You have to just wait.
Right. Is it because they're that busy?
There was nobody in the lobby. Nobody. It was us, 3 of us, sitting there.
Was the restaurant full?
No.
Huh.
Yeah.
Well, maybe they just have maybe there's some kind of rule they're trying to stay on time.
I don't know. It's the only place on property
That's weird.
that gives me that. Well, yep. You know, the other thing is, well, your whole party's got to be there. Fine, I get that part.
Right.
But
I kind of do.
I don't either, because if you seat me, I'm always early. I'll have a drink and probably an appetizer before anybody gets here.
Right. Absolutely.
You know, it's not like I'm going to just sit here and take up, your poor table.
Yeah, but the flip side of that too is they probably get so many crap.
I'm sure, like a husband or comes with 2 kids, and then the wife comes 3 hours later because she's meandering around Disney Springs or whatever.
Right.
I get that. The father just wanted a place to sit to get the kids out of the heat or the cold or whatever.
Right.
Yeah.
Understood. I don't want to talk too much about it because we talked about it on the last show, but I did get to experience some of the fine entertainment offerings at Disney Springs this weekend. And I saw 2 acts.
World class.
I saw 2 acts. And those 2 acts were actually very interesting indeed. They, I don't know how to put this. They had one act that was a double Dutch, which is the 2 people doing the double jump rope thing, which I thought was very 1980s. And then they had, and that was okay. They had the music going and they were doing it to the music and it was good and all that good stuff. And that was fine. That was fine. We didn't watch a lot of it because we had places to be. And then we went over to I don't know how to describe this. So we were over from the Polite Pig and we were walking along the shops towards the World of Coke, or the Coke, whatever they call that. Mm-hmm. And they had the traveling keyboard piano. Mm-hmm. And then we heard Katy Perry's Fireworks. And they had these 2 young ladies who were in white leotards, and they had LED vests, and they had the cufflinks, and they had the foot thing, and they were spinning hula hoops.
Oh, hula hoops!
They were hula hoops. So they had a bunch of different hula hoops. They were doing hula hoop trips while they were doing like gymnastics stuff.
Right.
That was interesting. That's always fun. And then we kept shopping, and we were in a couple stores.
Were there dogs jumping through fire hoops?
No, they weren't. And all the hula hoops were LED'd as well, so everything glowed and glittered and beeped, and And so then we shopped a couple stores, and then we came out of one. I think we were in the Mac store. Which when we get offline, I need to tell you about my Mac store experience.
Okay.
I cannot tell that story here because I'll get flamed unmercilessly. So you have to remember because I'll forget. So we come out of the Mac store and there's another song playing, and now the girls are wearing more LEDs, like full head to toe, and they're blinking in time with the lights and everything. And they have these sticks.
They look like Spectro Magic.
I actually came out
Maybe
of the store.
Maybe they were leftover Spectro Magic.
I actually came out of the store and went, on this magic night. So anyway, they have these baton things, and they were doing the whole,
yeah,
and they were just
like
walking around doing
kind
this
of thing.
And they were, and they were still doing some, not ballet, but gymnastics moves. One did a split, and one was doing some other things. And I'm thinking, what in the heck is going on? And then we passed a sign that said, welcome to Disney Springs Landing's late night, whatever that is. I was like, this is their entertainment offering?
Right.
At least bring the dudes over from the boardwalk who do magic tricks and juggle. Right. I thought it was really, these, I don't know how to say this politely, quality guys, they look like they're having a great time. They look like really fun. It was cold out, so I feel for the girls in leotards. But they're probably making $10 an hour.
Yeah.
This is not the type of act I would have imagined. I would imagine there being more like live music or something. It was just not what I imagined when they said live entertainment. So anyway, it's very interesting. When you guys go, you'll have to let me know what you think. When you go, T, you'll have to let me know what you think. When you guys go, take pictures, take video, and let me know what you think.
Okay.
Enough of my opinion.
All right. That sounds good.
Yep.
Right.
Anything else you want to add? All right. I guess there's nothing else we can do, my friends, but get into the news. I was that close to saying the show.
Oh.
Well, Disneyland Paris.
Oh, yeah.
Our favorite park.
They're getting the treatment.
They're becoming a real boy.
A real
real Disney park.
Repeat offender on the news.
That's right. The Festival of Pirates and Princesses song and costumes have been previewed for their Festival of Pirates and Princesses, which sounds very familiar. Didn't we have something like this? Pirates and Princess Night or something? So Disneyland Paris is going to host a brand new show, the Festival of Pirates and Princesses, later on this spring. The event will run from March 31st until May 31st and will bring many new characters to Disneyland Park in Paris. The main features of the event will be a show, Disney Pirate and Princesses Make Your Own Choice.
Ooh.
Now, that probably sounds much better in French, but translated...
Parlez-vous, make your own choice.
Translated, it's like pirate, princess, make your own choice. The show will allow guests to choose their own story and become a pirate or a princess, which is exactly what I would think.
Yeah.
The Disneyland Paris YouTube channel has released 2 more new dance tutorial videos showing off the choreography for the new show because, ultimately, it's all going to be a flash mob.
Yeah. That's what they want everybody to do.
So, in the Princess video, which is hosted by Betty Rose, who teaches us the dance moves for Team Princess, at the end of the video, she's joined by 2 more dancers, and they perform the finished dance to a new song, which we believe is called Princess Power.
Nice.
Wow. The dancers' new costumes appeared to be inspired by the swing into spring season from 2014 to 2016. During the show, the princesses and Mickey will ride on a garden-themed float to Central Plaza in front of Sleeping Beauty Castle to meet up with the pirates. Belle and Jasmine's new princess dresses for the event have already been revealed, so you gotta go check that out.
Okay, so you know what this sounds like?
What?
Our Move It, Shake It, Bake It, Take It, Lick It parade thing. Yeah, the little thing they do around the hub. That's what this sounds like.
Probably is.
Yeah.
No, for the pirates, Jimmy Ocean, what a name. Jimmy Ocean teaches us the pirate dance. We can see the new costumes for the pirate dancers. The song is the same as the princess song, but with different words. We think that this version is called Pirate Power.
Nice.
All that imagineering brain power, and this is what they come up with. The pirates will set sail on an all-new pirate ship float and will sail through the park until they encounter the princesses. Captain Hook, Mr. Smee, Peter Pan, Wendy, Jake the pirate, and Minnie Mouse will be on Team Pirate. So you might be asking the question, why is Minnie Mouse on Team Pirate and Mickey Mouse on Team Princess?
Ooh, why?
I don't know. It's a hell of a good question for me.
I thought you had a good answer.
I do have an answer, but I will not say it here for fear of being flamed.
All right.
The show will be performed several times a day, so you can come back and swap teams. Well, there you go. So which?
See, that's what makes me think it's a Move It, Shake It.
It's a Move It, Shake It. So which side do you choose? Pirates or princesses? Thinking about it too hard.
Pirates.
I'd probably go with princesses because they're hotter. That's just me, though.
I would go with the toys.
No, the question is, what team is Buzz Lightyear on? That's the team that I would go with.
Yeah.
Where's Team Stitch? I'm always Team Stitch. Team Stitch for life.
I'm Team Buzz. Hashtag.
Team Buzz. Hashtag Team Buzz.
Yeah, it's interesting. Listen, they're getting a complete overhaul and a whole bunch of stuff. So
yeah, it works out well.
This is, I think, something to kind of draw people to the hub, kind of attention that they do down here.
It's all in good fun, but you make the choice.
Just somebody pokes an eye out with
Choose
a sword.
Choose wisely.
Now I want to go. I think I'll have to go look at those videos.
You know what we should do? We should learn the dance moves and do our own video.
Yeah.
We're all in this together.
I don't think so.
No?
No.
I can't make it. How much would it cost for you to bust a groove?
It would cost a lot.
Define a lot.
A lot.
It's triple digits?
Oh, it's probably 6 figures.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, I don't like busting the groove. I got no reason to do it.
Dude, that's sad.
All right, this is probably one of many stories you're going to hear from us over the next couple of years now. This is happening at Coronado Springs, the Rick Lounge. And I heard this has like a whole name. It's like Rick's Bar, Sports Bar and Grill. So that's I think the whole long official name, but we just call it Rick's Lounge. At Coronado Springs is actually going to become a table service restaurant. On May 1st, Rick's Lounge will become and converted to a table service restaurant. The revamped establishment will offer both lunch and dinner, and reservations are set to open in April. So if you're going, get out your reservation book because you're going to want to give it a shot. The change has likely something to do with the discontinuation of dinner service at the adjacent La Ventas a few months ago. So the little main buffet place is not serving the dinner. They're only serving the lunch. They've ping-ponged all over the place. They've served lunch, and then served lunch and dinner, then just served dinner. They've been all over the map.
They're like us on the Patreon show. They don't know what they want to do.
They don't know what they want to be. Mayan Grill is still open as far as we know so far.
Right.
So I think there's going to be a lot of changes because once they build this other building,
Right.
it's going to have its own restaurant, but I think all of the stuff down there is going to get a little overhaul and upgrade.
Yeah, and if you've been to Rick's, Rick's Lounge was always problematic because when they had their conferences there, you know, you have this weird odd mix of conference people and people with kids and Disney people. Yeah. And the drinks are always super expensive. And the other thing was, even though there was a lot of tapestries and stuff, there's so many hard surfaces there. That place is always super duper loud.
Especially when they have a band or a DJ or something.
Oh, no. Cheerleading or dance teams. Yeah. Those were always the worst.
Did I ever tell you my Rick's Lounge story?
No, regale me. You tell me yours, I'll tell you mine.
I think you might have been with me.
I probably was. Was it the last time we went to the Maya Grill last year?
No.
Okay.
No, this was a meetup that we had at Rick's Lounge, and for some crazy reason, I wanted to order a melon bowl.
Oh yeah.
And when I ordered the melon bowl, the server came back with little craft things of, you know, like the pineapple juice, the orange juice, the Medora, the vodka. And she's like, well, here. I'm like, okay. First of all, if I'm going to make my own, I'll need a glass.
That's right.
So she goes and gets a glass. Well, she's going to get a glass. I go to the bar to complain, saying, why can't I get my drink mixed?
Why? Was there a problem with you not mixing your drink?
Yeah. So I really didn't get a good answer. I remember going back, and I kind of made my own melon bowl. But I then had to put a stop to it because when I got the bill, it was something like $45 because she had charged me for each piece individual.
Because why? Because she doesn't make melon balls?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe they couldn't ring up a melon ball.
No way.
You know, I mean, just pick a cocktail price, $16, and just you know. So it's almost like the thing at the Paddlefish. So I had to then go to and get a manager and say, listen, I ordered a melon bowl, not $45 worth of cocktails.
Right.
You know, and A, nobody knew how to make it, and B, now she's charging me for the individual components. So that's my Rick story.
My Rick story was the last time we went there. I'm sorry, I can't type and talk at the same time. The last time we went there was for Cinco de Mayo last year. You and me, Sid. I'm not sure if your mom was in town or not.
No, it was just the three of us.
Was it just the three of us? Yeah, it was just the three of us. So we decided that we would go to Rick's early and have a cocktail, as was usually our way.
Yeah.
And so we went, and it was right in the middle of a dance team competition.
Yeah.
And this was when they were having some issues with some of the space over at ESPN. They were still doing some construction, so they were having some warm-up space or some other things going on in the convention stuff. So we get to Rick's.
Yeah, that's right. The convention space was the practice hall.
Correct. We get to Rick's an hour before dinner, so we're stuck. And we would have left, but we looked outside where the margarita thing is by the water, and it was just like
slammed.
All of the parents from the cheer camp, they were all just like,
of course, they have to drink.
So we were sitting in Rick's, and we ordered a drink, and it took 25 minutes for the drink to come, and then it took another 25 minutes for us to get the bill. But the problem is we couldn't get a seat because every available flat surface had a cheer or dance butt on it.
Wow.
And it was loud and it was obnoxious. And finally, we just got to the point where we were sitting in two chairs that were close enough together for me and Sid to sit there.
Yeah.
And there were these four women that were talking, being really obnoxious. And we had had enough of it. So we said something to the waiter, like, there shouldn't be kids in this lounge.
Right.
And one of the moms caught wind of it. And then it became this, passive aggressive between my wife and this woman. And it was wow. And then you showed up as like, save me. So then we went down and had a good dinner. And even still in the dinner, when the guitar guy was playing the Journey tune from Glee.
They were all singing.
And I'm like, you're killing my dinner mood here.
Yeah. Hey.
Anyway.
You squashed my vibe, babe.
Yeah, you were crapping all over my dinner with my wife's.
Yeah.
I'm running that joke to the dirt. Go ahead, buddy. I'm sorry.
All right, so don't forget March 24th, we are going to the Four Seasons at the Pool Bar and Grill. And I don't see a lot of RSVPs on the Facebook page, so get up on RSVP, otherwise I don't get a table big enough for everybody.
Hey, guys.
So if you actually want to sit down and have lunch with us, or a drink, or just join us, and you want to sit, you'll need to RSVP.
You got to RSVP. 2 words. Smoked coffee. And let me put to you like this.
And Chef Mikey.
Let me put you like this. If you did not make an RSVP reservation, you are not getting any smoked coffee.
Yeah.
Because I'm not going to miss out on the smoked coffee again. You hear me? It's not happening.
And then April 21st, we're going over to the Star Wars The Void. I got to buy those tickets this week. Over to Disney Springs. If you want to participate in The Void, and it's optional, you don't have to. It's $29.95. Otherwise, you can just hang out with us, and then we'll go play the Void thing, and then we'll hang out some more.
And you're on the hook for your own time and your own thing.
Yeah.
We're just doing the meetup, and then we'll go play, and then we'll kind of hang out some more.
Right.
So this is not something where we're all trying to get a big group. The meetup is going to
start around 2. We're probably going to play around 3, so that'll give us about an hour to chit-chat, and then we'll go play for a little. I don't know how long it takes. I don't think it's long.
Right. Yeah, we're not trying to say we're going to get 50 people in this room.
Yeah.
That's not what we're saying.
Yeah. May 26th, we're going to meet over at the Baseline Tap House at 7 p.m. That's over in the studios. You will need a theme park ticket to get inside the park. So please bring your own ticket media. And we'll just have a cocktail and just kind of hang out in that area.
Yep.
We'll probably have to get there a little bit earlier to see if we can scout out some space.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So, you don't have to RSVP for that, but, if you can, that'll be nice. I'll put up an event for that. Hey, if you would like to help us, we are looking for some bloggers, photographers, videographers, people that, are local to parks, Disneyland Paris, Tokyo, Hong Kong, wherever you live in the world. If you'd like to, help us out, just drop us an email to DisneyParksPodcast@gmail.com and tell us that you're interested, and then we'll figure it out from there. Don't forget that you can listen to the show on your Amazon device and now your Google Home device. So just ask that device to play the Disney Parks Podcast. Go to our store at DisneyParksPodcast.com/shop. We have lots of good things over there. John has a book, 100 bucket list things to do with the Magic Kingdom.
Just throw words out that sound good together. It'll be good. The bucket list, the Disney bucket list. 100 ways to discover more magic at the Magic Kingdom.
What he said.
Yeah.
Go to www.parkhoppers.com. You get the book there, signed by John, tossed in the mail, shipped to your home, or you can find his book on Amazon.
Shop to your home or office. I don't care.
Office, wherever, or planet,
Somebody else's house.
spaceship, wherever you live.
Nope. Continuous U.S. only.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Go to Disney by the Numbers. You can get a book over there. My book is obviously Disney by the Numbers.
Obviously. 107, 6
A lots of ways.
things, numbers, parks, world,
That's-
Walt,
yes.
theme, Disney.
All those things. Hashtag yes.
Hashtag park.
Park. If you can rate us and review us, that always helps us percolate to the top of everybody's list. So wherever you get the show from, whatever RS feed, Stitcher, whatever we're called over there, just rate us and review us if you can. All right, go ahead.
Hashtag podcast. Hey guys, if you're going to Disney's Blizzard Beach, a little bit of news: the bus route's going to change starting yesterday, as we record the show on Monday, the 4th. The bus route from Epcot to Disney's Coronado Springs will no longer service Blizzard Beach nor Winter Summerland, beginning yesterday.
Yeah.
Guests looking to visit either of those locations from Epcot will need to, hang with me now, travel to Animal Kingdom to transfer to a Blizzard Beach bus, and guests wanting to visit Winter Summerland when Blizzard Beach is closed to travel to Animal Kingdom and then transfer to a Blizzard Beach bus.
Okay. So then going back, I got to go from Blizzard Beach all the way to Animal Kingdom, and then if I'm staying at the Contemporary, how do I got to then transfer on another bus to go all the way back to the Contemporary?
No,
Oh
you
my
have to
gosh.
get on a bus. You have to
That's
get on a bus
crazy.
from the Blizzard Beach to Animal Kingdom. Actually, no, once you're at Blizzard Beach, you can go anywhere because the resorts come to
okay.
Blizzard Beach.
Okay.
Yeah. So
It's just Epcot to there.
Yeah. If you're trying to go from Epcot to
Okay.
Blizzard Beach,
Yeah.
hire an Uber or a Lyft.
Yeah.
Saves you time and money. I
Yeah.
swear to God. But once you're at those
Blizzard,
locations,
you could just take the regular bus back to your resort.
yeah, you just take the
okay.
regular bus back. Yep.
I thought they were doing that when they had the parking issue
Yeah.
at Disney Springs at Typhoon, where they're making everybody go.
You were thinking that they were going to have to get on a bus and
Yeah,
go back to
go
Animal
back, yeah,
Kingdom
and
and
then
then get a bus
transfer,
back
yeah,
to Epcot
yeah.
and then get a bus.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be hell.
I'd be like, yeah, no.
Yeah,
Sorry,
like-
kid, you're not going to a water park. this
Beepity
trip.
boppity boop, beepity boppity boop, beepity boop. Hello, Uber.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so last week we had a question. We got a fair amount of answers.
Good for you guys.
I was kind of, I guess I was surprised.
I wasn't. We've talked about it here
Okay.
a few times.
Yeah, all right. In Disneyland Paris, there's a castle there, and they got a vermin that lives in it,
Yep.
and the vermin is a dragon,
Oh.
fire-breathing dragon.
I thought it was a working Yeti.
I think it's a fire-breathing dragon.
Oh, yeah, it is. I've seen it.
Yeah. The winner is Rebecca. I think
Rebecca!
Rebecca is watching
Yep,
right now.
she's watching.
It's in
You
the mail,
win.
as we like to say.
You are the winner.
All right, here's an oldie but a goodie. I went back into the Wayback Machine for this,
Good for you.
and it was a strange trip. The trivia question this week is: what television star appeared in the attraction Sounds Dangerous at the MGM Studios here in Walt Disney World?
I'm going to say Roddy Piper.
This is not Beers and Body Slams,
Damn it.
so that'll be a no.
I never get that question.
If you know the correct answer, send that to DisneyParksPodcast@gmail.com.
All right, guys. If you really love what we do here, and let's face it, come on.
Who doesn't?
Who doesn't love us? We're lovable guys. No, seriously. We try to put out great content each week, and we have a great website. We have a lot of things that we do, and to keep all those things rolling, it does take some funding, and that's where you guys can come in. If you like the show, if you like what we do, please consider joining us over at patreon.com/Disney Parks Podcast. We have a lot of great rewards that we give out for the different tiers of support. Plus, we have great offers for all of our Patreons, like a free show that we put up. We do a live free show Mondays at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. We put content up with no ads. We put it up early. We try to make as much stuff available to you as possible. And I don't know if you know this, they just added a new feature to the Patreon app to where you can start doing live Snapchat-like videos where you can do a snap and it'll disappear in 24 hours. So we're going to start doing some of that kind of stuff too.
Nice.
And we're going to do that, all of that and more for our Patreons. Go to patreon.com/Disney Parks Podcast, and you can sign up, and you can get included in the Facebook group, which is private. It's only for our Patreons, and you can be a part of all that fun stuff there. Just like these great people, James, Christy, Grant, Ernie, Stacy, David, Jennifer, Ross, Ron, Willie, Jeremy, Michael, Cassandra, Katie, Eva, and the other Katie. So thanks a lot, guys, for being supportive of Disney Parks Podcast. We'll try to keep the content as awesome as we can, and we can only do that because of you guys.
Yeah. So I'm a kind of I like to know how the magic kind of happens.
You like to know the behind the scenes?
Yeah, I like to.
You like to peeky boo behind the curtain?
Peek behind the curtain a little bit.
Yes.
So there's this interesting video that was showing how Disney and AT&T have joined forces to create, what they're calling magic behind the scenes. So there are a million things that go into Walt Disney World guests that nobody ever sees, and probably really don't care about. But the end product is something that happens on stage, as they say.
Yeah.
Okay. So even though we don't typically see or even hear about different strategies that are used to keep things going, they do exist. So in hopes to improve the productivity and work satisfaction of Disney maintenance cast members, Disney and AT&T together are making things happen by giving these cast members ready access to information that they need to do their jobs more efficiently. Innovation technologies, along with digitized schematics and back-end algorithms, has enabled seamless delivery of appropriate documentation to the correct Disney cast member when they are needed in making their jobs more effective in the long run. So if a guy is going to fix the teacups, as he gets there on his iPad, schematics of the teacups would appear with the work order and all this information before he would get,
Hypothetically.
Yeah, hypothetically. You can probably go Google this video, too, and I suggest you to do, because there is a meeting room, and I now have to find where this room is.
Yeah?
It is this meeting room that they were, I guess the AT&T contractors were working out of.
Right.
I think we have to go there. I think we need to have a meetup there or something. It's a gorgeous-looking meeting room, yeah.
Do you know, is it in a park?
I don't know.
Is it upstairs at Disney Springs?
I don't know.
Where they have the model?
I don't know.
There's a lot of really cool stuff up there.
I now have to find out. There is somebody that listens to this podcast that works for AT&T, because they have sent me information about the cell towers once.
Hey, buddy.
Call us. We'd like to know.
We'll keep you anonymous.
Yeah. I don't ever tell anybody who the sources are.
Cool.
But this is very interesting, I think.
It's extremely interesting. Fascinating.
Yeah, because if you have to go rooting around for information, it just delays, especially if the attraction is down, it delays the whole process. Mm-hmm. And I would assume uptime is of importance.
For an attraction, probably.
Yeah.
The other thing, too, is they can keep their proprietary information proprietary as long as, this person doesn't have the opportunity to send or, take pictures and forward it.
Probably not.
You can send all the plans via an iPad. Yeah. You can just look at it and you could know everything you need to know. And that way you can keep all the plans and stuff,
right.
As opposed to sending a worker out there with sheets of paper, and then one of the sheets of paper actually finds its way on the floor and blown away. And someone picks it up and posts it on the internet, which never happens.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. That's smart.
Yeah. Someone a long time ago had posted the phone number for Monorail Central.
Oh, God.
I had to call it just to see.
Ring, ring.
I think I said Monorail Central. I said, oh. I think I dialed the wrong number, sorry.
Hey, how are you doing? How are the monorails running today? Who is this? Steve?
Just checking.
My name is Lou. Click.
It's Ricky.
It's Ricky. Click.
Can you tell me what color's on the resort loop today?
Yeah, that's right.
I really don't want to get in the pink one. You can help me out.
Could you properly translate por favor, manténganse alejado?
Yeah.
Por favor, manténganse alejado.
I'll have to see if I can find that number again.
And post it
Yeah.
anonymously.
No, I would never post it.
Reddit, here it comes.
Yeah, oh, gosh.
Hey, have you seen Black Panther yet?
I have not. How about you?
If my wife is watching, she will be mad. But let's just say that I found a copy somewhere and perused it online.
Ooh.
It's awesome.
Really?
It truly is a good movie.
All right.
It's not the best movie. Honest to God, I think that...
Why is it getting all this hype and money?
You're kidding, right?
No. If you're saying it's not the best.
I think Civil War is probably the best Marvel movie.
Okay.
You know, Civil War is probably the best to me because it's compelling. It's the whole story changes the entire look of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Seconded probably by Black Panther. Now, Black Panther is getting a lot of press because it's Black Panther. And because of our culture, and I'm not knocking the movie; it totally deserves everything it gets. The action sequences are great. It's funny when it needs to be funny. It tells a compelling story, and it's lovely. They use a different color palette than they used on other Marvel movies. It's just gorgeous. It's just a gorgeous movie.
Okay.
And it's making all the money. It's making
yeah.
all the money.
Yeah.
So it's no surprise that Disney CEO Bob Iger is suggesting that maybe, kinda, sorta, don't hold me to this, could, perchance, maybe,
sorta, kinda,
hopefully, be working on a Black Panther attraction.
Dun 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 dun.
So earlier this week, Disney CEO Bob Iger dropped a subtle hint that there was an originally overlooked at the Morgan Stanley's Technology, Media, and Telecom Conference in New York City when addressing the massive blockbuster and cultural success of Marvel Studios' Black Panther. Iger stated, and I quote, "No, we haven't had a chance to build a ride, though I'm sure that there are people who are working on it."
Does he know anybody?
Damn you, Universal. I'm kidding. While this could just be Iger's own speculation, which... I understand it's a big company.
Yeah.
How could you not know?
Oh, he knows.
It doesn't seem to be out of the realm of possibilities that an attraction could be in the works. It also seems very unlikely that he would be clueless and careless about what he would say, which is certainly a massively popular attraction. Iger then addressed the success of Black Panther meet and greet in Disneyland, saying that guests are waiting up to an hour just to meet a dude in a catsuit.
Wow.
Julie Newmar, eat your heart out. That being said, Iger has been known to drop major information bombs that never come to light or are taking so long that Disney communities begin to give up on them in Avatar Land. For example, at a Walt Disney Company annual shareholders meeting, Iger was asked by a 6-year-old child whether Disney's Hollywood studio would change its name. Iger said to the other executives, "Have we announced that?" He later followed.
Hence, there is a name change coming, and he didn't want to break the news.
He later followed it up with, "It's not announced. We used to be MGM Studios. We changed to Hollywood Studios, and we're doing some significant work there right now that I guess would result in a name change." Mm-hmm. Thus, the shareholders meeting was 3 years ago, and despite a ton of speculation, rumors, and a statement from the Disney company, there has yet been no name change. Whether it was a Freudian slip or his own genuine speculation telling a major media conference that there could potentially, maybe, kind of, sort of, don't hold me to this, in a perfect world, dreaming blue sky thoughts, could be a Black Panther-themed attraction, that would break the world. I think that would be a phenomenal attraction. And you, my friend, had a great thought.
Yeah, my speculation is they were poking around the Wonders of Life where the festival center is for, Flower Garden, Food and Wine. They had roped it off. There was a bunch of executives, Imagineers, people with plans, hard hats, little vests, flashlights, measuring tape, yada, yada, yada. Mm-hmm. That would be directly next to Guardians of the Galaxy attraction.
Right.
They could build over in that area, a whole little Marvel area.
I think they should turn the whole Future World thing should just retro into Stark
Expo.
Expo.
Yeah.
That would make the most sense.
Yeah.
So one of our guys in the Stephen Shinichi in the chat room asked this question. It's a valid question, and I think I have an answer for it. What type of attraction would it be?
Right.
I think it would be very similar to Star Tours, because you would get into the vehicle, and then the 3D effects would take over, and Shuri, Black Panther could be a part of it. I can't remember the CIA guy's name. Watson from the Sherlock Holmes, or
Right.
Bilbo Baggins from the Lord of the Rings. I can't remember his name. His character could be piloting, because he was piloting there's a major battle scene where he's flying the ship. And you could actually have a different variation of that attraction where you could be piloting the car. There's a virtual reality car chase. So you could probably have one of those two scenarios where you have a group of people sitting in a car very similar to Star Tours, and you could be tooling around, or you could be flying around a la Star Tours, and or whatever this Tony Stark Iron Man ride is over in Disneyland.
Paris?
No. Hong Kong?
Hong Kong.
I think that's what they could do there, and I think, given the space limitations, I think that would be amazing. That would be really cool. And with the way they did, like the protection of Wakanda, you could totally do that kind of thing, and I think it would be great to have a Black Panther attraction. I just like it. It's just a cool movie. I dug it.
Right. Okay, so the Disney Parks blog had put out a little video. It was a video of the making of the behind the music of Together Forever, a Pixar Nighttime Spectacular. Now, Matt Walker, the head of music for Walt Disney Imagineering, said, and we quote, that he had fun integrating music into the show, according to Walker. What was particularly fun in designing the show was the role of music being able to take these amazing crown jewels of our Pixar catalog, Pixar's scores and songs, and weave them into the support of the story of friendship. And Together Forever debuts April 13th as part of Pixar Fest.
Nice.
So there you go. And we should mention Coco won Best Picture.
Yeah, congratulations, Coco.
Yeah.
Have you seen Coco yet?
Yeah.
Have you?
Yeah. You did not?
Not yet.
You're bad.
I know, I'm horrible.
Hey,
Hey, you haven't seen Black Panther yet, so and we have our loves. You love Pixar, and I love Pixar too.
Yeah.
But you love Pixar, so it makes
I love
sense.
Pixar.
You see the Pixar movie, don't see the Marvel movie. I see the Marvel movie. You don't see the Pixar movie.
Yeah.
I'm sporting my Guardians t-shirt.
Sporting a Casey shirt.
There you go. It works out well. So moving on.
Yeah, sure.
So guests riding Avatar Flight of Passage at Animal Kingdom are now given warning cards. And it's not saying that you may not fit. Guests riding the popular Avatar Flight of Passage attraction at Pandora, the World of Avatar, at Disney's Animal Kingdom, are now being handed warning cards before they ride the attraction. For the last few months, cast members loading guests into the link chambers have had to verbally... God, this kills me. Has had to verbally deliver the information to every guest. Apparently, many guests were not aware of exactly what they were riding and ended up scared or disoriented by the attraction, leading them to complain about their experience related to either motion sickness or a fear of heights. Sadly, it ruins the theme of the experience for everyone, and but this card should stop many of the complaints. Much like Mission Space, the cards must be returned to cast members before loading. So they don't have cards for Soarin'.
Right.
They do have cards for Mission Space.
Yes.
Now they're going to have cards for Flight of Passage.
Yeah. I think the other problem here is the puke. That
Yes.
they're tired of cleaning up
puke.
And every time they do, they have to shut it down because it's a biohazard. Everything's got to be cleaned. Just can't wipe up that. They got to wipe up everything. Make sure it's, completely free of any
bio waste.
Yeah. So I think they're fed up of doing that. And when the line is 4 hours, to shut it down for an hour is catastrophic there.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah.
So
Totally understand that. But, you know, I guess there's still a few people, well, many people in the world who don't do any research before coming here. They have no idea what that attraction is.
Or read the signs once they get to the
and
attraction.
I was getting ready to say, or read the signs walking onto the ride.
It's a pretty big sign you can't miss.
Pretty large, I'm not going to lie.
Yeah. Okay, apparently Mr. Iger's got some loose lips this week.
Well, that Bob Iger, that joker can't keep a secret to save his life.
Yeah. Bob, what are the codes for the missile launch?
Hey Bob, what are the account numbers for your two main checking and banking accounts, please?
And the Swiss one?
Could you just drop that out to me here? I'd appreciate that a lot. Thanks.
Yeah. So, Bob Iger. Bob Iger.
First there was Justin Bieber. Now there's Biber. On tour 2018.
What he said is what I said was going to happen. And he's saying that this tiered streaming service is going to be tiered.
Dun, dun, dun. No, the streaming service is going to be tiered.
Yeah, that's what he's saying.
It's not the tiered streaming service is going to be tiered. It's the streaming service is going to be tiered.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I said.
Yeah. Not quite, but all right.
And that's exactly what I said. I said there's no way they're going to charge one flat rate. That's not Disney's MO.
That's not how Disney works, kids.
Name something that has one flat rate. Nothing. Hotel rooms don't. Ticket prices don't.
Dole Whip.
All right. Well, no, there's small and there's large.
Damn it. Mickey heads.
Okay.
Mickey bars.
That's possible.
Thank you.
So during the first quarter earnings call earlier this month, Walt Disney CEO Bob Iger talked about a $4.99 for ESPN Plus, the new streaming sports service that is set to debut soon. Now Iger is suggesting that ESPN service, as well as the still unnamed Disney Entertainment Service, may adopt a tiered pricing structure.
Same place.
Same place, the Morgan Stanley Technology, Media, and Telecom Conference. Iger called the $4.99 ESPN Plus price reasonable. Based on what, Bob?
I'm a billionaire.
Yeah.
Seems easy. $4.99.
I could do it. You could do it.
I spit that out. I use that in toothpaste today.
Yeah. Based on what offerings will be available when the service is launched in late March, coming right up, or early April, Disney, however, is working to add Major League Baseball and National Hockey League out-of-market packages to the service. Iger says, I imagine, and this is a quote, I imagine you will see the price rise for augmented services. We have the opportunity to enable customers to buy seasons, teams, and weekends.
So they're going to have to go into they're going to either have to purchase Major League Baseball streaming, hockey, or license it in such a way. Might as well just go ahead and buy it and be done with it. But they'd have to buy baseball and hockey. I don't think they could. They haven't done football yet.
No.
Right? All right.
Yeah. So in talking about Disney streaming services set to debut in late 2019, Iger said, quote, "We'll see how that goes, and we'll have a better sense of what kind of volume we can provide after the Fox transaction closes." He also suggested that in addition to National Geographic and other Fox brands.
Wow.
Now, I've heard Comcast has been trying to bid against them, even though this deal is like almost done.
It's not an ink deal. Well,
no, because the
FCC has to go through it.
Right.
Is it FCC and FTC or just FCC?
I think FCC.
Yeah.
So Iger said that the changes in the way people consume media have had a faster and more profound impact than we ever expected, and that the two new apps will help Disney participate in the very business that it's doing the disrupting.
Disney, here's a gimme. Just call it Disney Stream.
Yeah.
Just call it Stream.
Call it Disflix.
No, because that's another podcast, actually.
I call it the Disney Parks Podcast.
Don't do that.
I will gladly
Don't-
sell you this
don't-
name
don't-
for $1 bazillion.
They're not going to sell it. They wouldn't sell it. They take it almost like eminent domain.
Like dead cold hands.
That could be arranged. Hello? Oh my gosh, it's Mickey Mouse. Well, Mickey, why do you have an AR-15? I thought you were against it.
At least send somebody with a laser, like Buzz Lightyear.
Pew pew. I think that the tiered thing makes sense.
Yeah.
I would be fine with the tiered network where it was just the classic Disney stuff, which
Yeah.
I'm honestly skeptical if they add it. I think it's going
I
to be.
think they need a kids version of the tier and an adult version of the tier. And the adult version can have, for us Disney hardcore fans, the old stuff that we want to see.
Well, Bob Iger's already talked
And
about
then the kids stuff could be Disney Junior and Disney.
Yeah, but that's the stuff that
whatever.
I would want to see too. I would want to see the Guardians and the Marvel stuff, and I would want to see the Star Wars stuff. I would want to see the animated stuff too.
Oh, that would be on the adult side.
True. No. Disney XD is where all the Marvel stuff goes, and Star Wars. That being said, Iger's talked about the tiered service, and he's talked about trying to keep it very family friendly. So I'm sure there will be, like Netflix has, the categories. You hit the button, and it's all kids stuff. All the kids stuff gets
Right.
What's the word I'm looking for?
Filter.
Aggregated to what you see. But I really kind of hope that they really do dig into the archives and start presenting that stuff, because I think that's going to be their bread and butter. Because if they're going to charge $12.99 a month for a premium streaming service, and the only thing is that's where you're going to be able to see, when it comes out in late 2019, at early 2020, you're going to be able to see the Star Wars movie that came out.
Right.
That's great. But, you only have one major Disney movie that comes out every couple of months. Is that really worth the extra money? So,
Right.
so who knows? The whole thing with ESPN, I'm glad that they're doing it, but if they hadn't already kind of made the major cuts that they did to the TV network,
Right.
they just can't. It can't make money for the TV network. So I don't understand how they think it's going to make money as a streaming service.
Yeah.
But that's my opinion. That's what I think. What do you think? So, there's a new foot golf experience available at Disney's Oak Trail Golf Course.
I'm sensing meetup.
We'll see. Walt Disney World Golf, operated by the Arnold Palmer Golf Management, has just announced a brand new offering that combines the fast-paced game of soccer with the excitement and precision of golf. Introducing Foot Golf. That's the best name they could come up with.
Yep.
Foot Golf provides a unique experience played over a new 18-hole golf course. The game requires players to kick a soccer ball into a cup. In a similar fashion to golf, by using as few attempts as possible, tee times can be booked to play 18 holes of foot golf, either ahead of or after those playing 9 holes of traditional golf. When playing in groups of 4, 18 holes of foot golf will take roughly 2 hours and 15 minutes, much like the 9 holes of traditional golf. The new 18-hole course will offer an enjoyable activity for novices and experts alike. How can you be an expert at foot golf? They're literally creating this.
Yeah. I don't know.
I have a question at the end of this. Foot golf makes for an excellent family-friendly afternoon experience at Disney's Oak Golf Course. Guests can book tee times for foot golf immediately in a special promotion that runs through March 25th. 2 guests can play for the price of 1, which is $20.
Wow.
And that includes complimentary ball rental for both participants. After March 21st, it's $15 per person for Walt Disney World Resort guests and $20 per person for all others.
Wait a minute. You're going to charge me to rent the ball?
Yes. It's a regulation foot golf ball, I'll bet.
I'll just bring my own soccer ball.
You will probably not be allowed to use your own soccer ball.
Why not?
Probably going to interfere with the grass. They'll have a reason. Well, the other thing is you get a $5 perk for being a resort guest and $20 for for everybody else. Is there going to be a pass holder discount
Yeah,
or a
I don't
DVC
know.
discount?
I don't know. And where's the? I can't remember. Where's the Oak? Is the Oak by Magic Kingdom? Is that the Oak?
No, that's Tranquillo.
No.
Palm and
No, Tranquillo.
oh, that's the no. You're thinking of the one. It's near Disney Springs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
It's the one over by Saratoga Springs
Saratoga.
and
Okay.
the Old Key West. I'm assuming
Yeah,
that's
we should try
they
this.
changed the name of this.
Which shows?
My question is,
Is there a little beer cart lady driving around?
yeah, totally, totally.
Yeah,
We
all
got
right,
it.
fill it out.
My question is, if they were doing this and creating a new sport, why don't they just go ahead and do a frisbee golf course?
Yeah.
There are way more people to do frisbee golf.
Yeah.
Might as well.
Yeah, where there's one, there's another. You could certainly put the pole with the thing.
Right, absolutely.
Right in the
Put a
hole.
ting and a pole
Oh,
and a ting and a dump and a put. Yeah, totes.
Yeah.
I would be down with that.
I don't know.
Well, crazy.
I think we should give it a shot.
Yep.
All right, headline news. For me, David Ogden Stiers is really MASH.
Yeah.
I understand he did Cogsworth and a bunch of other voices for Disney, but for me, he will always be Charles Emerson Winchester the third
Yeah.
for MASH. But I am sad to see him go. I heard it was a bladder cancer,
Oh, jeez.
and he was 75. So.
Yeah, he was Jamba Jukiba. He's the mad scientist that created Stitch.
Oh, really?
So Stitch's dad.
And he was also in another movie. I can't think of the name of it off the top of my head. You Googling? All right. Well, you Google.
Yes.
Your last chance to transfer your Disney Movies Anywhere titles is coming up soon. I think it's the end of this month. You have to have them transferred to the new Movies Anywhere, otherwise they're just going to be gone and you're not going to get them. And good luck trying to fight Disney for them.
He was the narrator in Winnie the Pooh, Wonderful World Adventures. He was also in Pocahontas.
Pocahontas, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, he's done a lot of things.
Yep. This is interesting. Avengers Infinity War release date has been pushed forward a week.
Mm-hmm.
So, apparently...
Han Solo must suck.
Yeah. Yeah, or I don't know. I don't know what they're thinking, but...
I've heard that they're really... They're treating Han Solo just like they did John Carter.
Yeah.
So they have no faith in this movie,
Yeah.
which is sad. It's really pathetic.
Well, it's changed directors so many times.
Yeah,
They probably don't know what they have there in
it's
the
just,
can.
It's just not good.
Yeah. Hey, there's a big trend going around now. These new Magic bands for March are featuring the famous Purple Wall. And there's a hat.
Yeah?
Meet me at the Purple Wall.
So explain what the Purple Wall is.
Purple Wall is if you're walking from the Tomorrowland Terrace along, that would be Monsters, it turns into a purple wall, and people take their picture there. There's a whole bunch of walls around property that people take pictures in front of.
Yes. When are they going to do the berm?
I don't know. I don't know. Or the rug walls over at Epcot.
The rug walls, yeah.
There's a lot of rug walls over in Epcot.
Yeah.
Actually, it was funny. Jason Grant and Alex Wright had done a whole presentation on carpeted walls at Epcot.
Oh, wow, that's crazy.
A whole hour of carpeted walls at Epcot.
Wow. You know one that I would love to see? You know when you're walking into Mission or Spaceship Earth and they got that mural of the astronaut? I would love that on a Magic Band.
Yeah.
I would totes my goats buy that.
Yeah, that'd be good.
All right.
The Norway Pavilion will introduce now Gods of the Viking exhibit this spring. So,
Brought to you by Frozen.
weaving a little edutainment into your Frozen attraction.
Yeah, buddy.
Good luck with that, Disney.
Yeah, have fun with that.
The girls only want one thing.
I
Elsa.
know. And Elsa singing the gods. No.
Yeah.
Why would we want to go in there?
Yeah. Disney and Mickey D's are back at it. They're going to have Happy Meal toys again.
They've kissed and made up.
Yeah. Apparently they found money.
Well, McDonald's, the last McDonald's thing that they got into was Oh man, it was a movie that bombed.
Really?
So they've decided they're going to stick with a winner in gosh, who was the last McDonald's tie-in? It was bad.
Some poor kid choke on something or something?
No. It was just the movie was the movie was just bad.
Right.
Like it was a movie they thought would be really, really, really good. It just sucked.
All right, well, you're looking for
Yeah,
that.
sorry.
Disney Junior announced the beginning of the production of The Rocketeer. Now, is this a live action or is this an animated Rocketeer?
I
the
want to
question.
say it's animated.
Oh, damn. I was hoping for live action again. Tortuga Tavern over at the Magic Kingdom is now open year-round.
Really? We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see is right. It's open now because it's busy season. We'll see what happens in September and October when there's nobody here.
Right.
And the Catwalk Bar at the Hollywood Studios Brown Derby has a new ding-dong by the elevator.
Yay.
Ding-dong.
Hello?
Club 33, can I help you?
Yes, I'd like dinner for 4, please.
Sorry, your name is not on the list, Mr. Donahue.
Oh, my name is Iger, Mr. Bob Iger. You might call me Robert.
Sorry, we have a biker,
Nice callback.
but not a Bob Iger.
We have no Bob Iger here.
Are you a biker?
Yes, I am.
So, if you were a patron, you could listen to us talk about this, but this is interesting. I think it's going to be fun. All these Club 33s.
It's going to be interesting. I think it's overkill. In
Yeah.
my opinion, it's overkill.
Right.
2 max would be fine, but 4, the one that I feel sorriest about is the one over at Animal Kingdom.
Yeah.
I mean, for those of you who are
No view, no
yeah.
windows.
For those of you who are in the chat window, just imagine in the chat. Would you buy several $1,000s worth of
$25,000
$25,000 to be a member of the Animal Kingdom
Tiffin.
Club 33 in Tiffin's with no fireworks, no castle, no view of anything,
No parade.
no zebra butt, nothing.
Yeah.
You just get the back end of Tiffin's, and you can see a little bit. I'm sure that
Probably
you
a
can see
little
some
bit
of
of
Pandora.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Would you pay $25,000 for that?
No.
No.
I shall say no.
I'd pass on that.
Yeah.
That's a hard pass, bro.
I told you my 2 would probably be Studios or MK. Those are my 2 picks.
Yeah, Studios for you would be great, but you probably have a nice overview of the backside of Toy Story Land.
You bet your booty.
Yeah, you could see where all the magic doesn't happen.
Yeah.
Oh, there's Steve taking out the trash again. Hey, Steve.
Just me again.
Hey, Mr. Casanova.
Yeah. I've heard it's a mess over there by Toy Story Mania because they shut down a whole
Yeah.
line because they're moving
Yeah.
the building. I'm sure they would just like to pick it up and turn it around.
Yeah.
Maybe they should build their buildings on turntables so they can spin them around.
If God was a DJ. Okay, we got to end this.
Yeah.
We're starting to get seriously silly right now.
All right. Please go visit us at DisneyParksPodcast.com and visit us on the Facebook at Facebook.com/DisneyParksPodcast and on the Twitter at Disney Podcaster. And that's it.
YouTube.com/
YouTube. Oh, yeah.
Disney Parks Podcast.
Yeah. We're on the Tubers.
Tubers of Wall.
Tubers of All. Yep.
Yep.
And that's it. Anything else?
No, thanks a lot for watching, guys.
Yep.
Have a great week. We'll see you next Monday.
All right. And as we'd like to say, we'll see you in the parks. Lots of people in the chat room still.
Yeah, it's great. Are we still on live?
Yeah. If you want to say
All
anything.
right. Yeah. So why don't we take a couple minutes to do? You're very welcome, Rebecca. Why don't we take a few minutes and do like Q&A? You want to do a little Q&A?
Sure.
Let's do some Q&A, guys.
Let
You
the
have any
questions
questions?
fire.
Fire away.
Fire at will.
But you better start asking questions because we're going to keep this open as long as there's questions.
Otherwise, we're going night-night.
Yeah, because I got a long drive home. Well, that's the way that works. Let's
we did
see.
have a couple questions.
Yeah, I kind of answered one of them.
And Robin says meet up for foot golf. I think that's
That would be great.
yeah. We could do have a bunch of maybe we could have like a competition or something. You know, bring your team of 4.
Yeah.
And then maybe we could have some prizes.
Bro, I'm going to get a bunch of ringers just to kick your butt.
I'm going to go hire Pele.
I think you'd have to dig him up.
No,
he's still alive.
Yeah.
Okay, Steve Chinichi asks, what movie are you looking forward to in 2018?
Oh, this year. I'm morbidly curious about the Mary Poppins movie.
Really?
Yeah. I really don't want to see them screw it up. You know, the Mary Poppins story.
Yeah.
Even though it came from a crazy lady.
Truth.
Literally.
Yeah.
But I'm interested to see that. I mean, Lin-Manuel Miranda, I think, is going to bring something interesting to it.
Right.
Emily Blunt, I think, is going to be something interesting. I have not seen the little trailer clip.
It's not really a trailer. It's just a teaser. And she does a Mary Poppins gag from the movie.
Mm-hmm.
And it would be worth breaking your cardinal rule this one time.
Yeah.
Because you get a sense of what she sounds like, what she looks like. And there's no, it's not a trailer.